Have you ever paused for a moment to truly notice how fast time slips through our fingers, especially in a fast-paced world where life moves at the speed of a bullet train? When we grow up in bustling modern cities, surrounded by towering skyscrapers, endless concrete, and the constant hum of traffic, we are always chasing the next big milestone. We move out of our family homes at 18, heading off to college miles away, packing our entire lives into cardboard boxes, eager to finally taste absolute freedom. We think independence is everything. We believe that being on our own, paying our own rent, and building a career from scratch is the ultimate definition of success. But did any of us ever stop to think for even a single second that this very race to grow up and succeed would slowly, quietly cost us the most precious things we ever had? Think about how life unfolds in a typical modern, fast-paced society. You finish your education, land that competitive corporate job, and suddenly find yourself swept up in the relentless rhythm of the corporate grind. You move across the country, shifting from one apartment to another, chasing promotions, stock options, and financial stability. Your days become a blur of early morning alarms, crowded subway rides, or endless highway commutes, rushing through lukewarm coffee, and sitting in front of glowing laptop screens until late at night. Slowly, almost invisibly, the distance between you and your roots grows wider. The people who once knew you inside out, the parents who kissed your scraped knees, the siblings you shared secrets with, and the childhood best friends who swore they'd always stay by your side, are suddenly separated from you by hundreds of miles, different time zones, and packed schedules. Now, communication has been reduced to digital fragments. Instead of long, unhurried conversations over a warm dinner table, our connection with our loved ones happens through cold glass screens. A quick text message between back-to-back meetings, a hurried video call on Sunday evening where you try to smile and pretend everything is fine, even when you are exhausted to the bone, or a simple like on a social media post to prove you're still alive and doing well. Everyone's life has become so independent, so isolated, and so overwhelmingly busy that loneliness has quietly become a normal part of daily routine. You live in a luxury high-rise apartment with a breathtaking view of the city skyline. You drive a nice car, and your bank account is healthy. Yet when you return home to an empty, silent room after a grueling 12-hour workday, the heavy emptiness in the air is deafening. Yet, if you dare to look back just for a moment, your chest aches with a heavy, unexplainable grief. Remember those days? Before the deadlines, before the mortgages, before the endless stress of bills and career pressure. Those late-night phone calls that lasted until sunrise, where you talked about changing the world, driving down empty highways with the windows down and loud music playing, sitting at a local 24-hour diner sharing cheap coffee and French fries when your pockets were practically empty, or spending entire weekends doing absolutely nothing except laughing with people who felt like home. Back then, nobody cared about resumes or net worth. There was no anxiety about the future, no crushing weight of expectations, just pure, unfiltered joy, genuine human warmth, and bonds that felt unbreakable. Today, we have achieved almost everything we set out to do. We have financial independence, professional titles, and expensive possessions. But what did we trade all of that for? Can any amount of money in a bank account ever buy back those lost years? Can any luxury item replace the sound of genuine, carefree laughter, echoing in a room filled with people who truly loved you for who you were, not for what you do for a living? The relentless clock of life never stops for anyone, and time moves forward only, leaving behind nothing but fading photographs and quiet memories. If these words have struck a chord deep inside your heart tonight, if they remind you of the miles that separate you from the people who truly matter, or if they bring back the ghost of a life you left behind, then don't just scroll past. Take a moment to pause. Reach out to that one person you haven't spoken to in ages, and let them know they are still remembered. And if this video touched your soul and made you feel a little less alone in this vast, busy world, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now, leave a thoughtful like, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it today.